Part 6. Training your cat. Introducing your pets to a new cat. Pets are never the best friends, although you can try making them tolerate each other and live together without any major incidents. Cats are territorial creatures and need a gradual introduction to new pets. Kittens separated from their littermates and mother tend to become friends faster, but usually, slow introductions prove to be the safest bet. Start by confining your new cat or kitten to a medium-sized room with its bed, litter box, food and water. Feeding time for your new and old pets should be on either side of a door. This associates eating with each other's smells. You can start by keeping food dishes at a considerable distance from the door. Slowly, reduce the distance and bring them as close on either side of the door as possible. You can rub a towel on an animal and place it underneath the other's feeding bowl. You can interchange sleeping blankets to help cats get accustomed to scents of other pets. After some time, allow the new pet to stroll around the house while confining other pets in the new pet's room. This helps them associate with others' smells without confronting each other face to face. Next, bring the pets back to their regular places and allow them to see each other through a small dividing door. Continue with this process under supervision for a few days. Prolong direct contact and interaction between old and new pets for a period. This helps them to overcome any feeling of aggression. Gradual introduction can make the process simpler and acceptable. Sometimes, one of your pets could translate play signals as signs of aggression and behave fearfully. You then need to start over the entire process all again. You can also seek professional advice. If you have to introduce your cat to a resident dog, it requires more stringent measures and acceptance could take more time. Although you can go along the same procedure, exercise more caution, as cats incite the predator instinct on a dog. Always keep your pets in separate enclosures while you are not at home. Training tips for cats. You can train your cats successfully, although different cats could require quite different amounts of time. Cats have their own way of grasping tricks. You should never impose training sessions on cats. Allow them time to learn and accept these sessions. Essential training tips. Start your training schedules early in their life. Do not allow kittens to become full-grown without necessary training. Teach a single behavior at a time. Allow it to grasp and add that into its routine before starting with the next. Always reward your cat once it masters a behavior or trick. You can offer specially manufactured food treats. Always precede a command with the cat's name. Use the same type and order of words every time you give the specific command. Do not proceed to the next step in training until your cat is perfect with the first step. It will only confuse your cat. Litter box training could take time. Reward your cat every time it uses the litter box. Train your cat before mealtimes, as food treats prove enticing only then. But do not starve your cats, as hungry cats could get angry and unresponsive. Keep training sessions short and well within 15 minutes. Prolonged sessions could bore your cat and make it listless. Keep away all distracting noises and things during training sessions. Keep training sessions to regular times. Training your cat occasionally cannot get you desired results. If your cat does not obey or follow your command, do not punish or shout at your cat. Instead, ignore its presence completely. The cat will learn to respect your command the next time around. Never inflict any physical punishment on your cat. It will distance your cat from you. Your pet would fear you, and it is impossible to train a cat that is scared of you. Keep training sessions separate from other playtime. It is necessary to have special playtime with your cat to build and bond with your cat. While training your cat, you should get to its level. You cannot stand like a towering giant and train a small kitten. Never show your frustration on your cat. Cats are gentle and loving creatures. It requires extreme patience to deal and train them. Becoming annoyed or frustrated cannot get you anywhere. Always have a thorough checkup of your cat before starting with your training sessions. Health problems can deter cats from grasping and responding as you would like it to. Trainer, training, rewards, sessions, and everything associated with training should be the same always. Cats would not be able to change to different things at different times. How to train your cat, and what not to do. It is possible to train your cat. Cats learn things through observation and by satisfying their natural curiosity. The learning period of a kitten starts at around 3 weeks. They open their eyes and ears at that time and thereafter start exploring everywhere. They are fearless at this stage. Slowly, around 7 weeks they start developing fear of things. Hence, scheduling your training according to such periods can be beneficial. However, it is not always possible to bring home a kitten at such a tender age. You can bring it home possibly at around 12 weeks. Yet, you can start training your kitten as soon as it comes home. Cats are adaptable creatures and they soon adjust and fit themselves well within the new environment. Important do's of cat training: keep repeating your pet's name while feeding, cuddling or petting it. Associating its name with something good makes it respond to your call. Make a special scratching post and dangle a toy around it. Encourage your kitten to play with the toy. As soon as claws touch the post, it could start scratching at the post. Putting catnip around a post would prompt a cat to scratch there. Alternatively, gently lift your kitten's paws across the post in scratching motion. It will soon learn. Always reward your kitten for good behavior. Practice carrying your kitten on your shoulder and reinforce this position through regular utterances of stay. Repeat training sessions every day. Keep it short, for 15 minutes only. These sessions should be the same every day. You should use the same commands, things and practice at the same place every day. This helps cats to understand commands more easily and quickly. Important don'ts of cat training: never inflict any physical punishment on your kitten. Instead, divert its attention to something else while repeating a stern no. Never use its name while saying no. Cats are dignified creatures and need to please themselves. Hence, never laugh at a cat or offend it in any other manner. How to train your cat to walk with a leash? Leash training your cat requires lot of patience. Cats may not accept a harness and leash immediately. Start by purchasing a comfortably fitting harness. It should be neither too tight nor too heavy. Before putting it on your cat, keep it near your cat for few days. This helps your cat get accustomed to the smell and sight of the harness and leash. There should be sufficient space for 2 fingers between your cat's skin and leash. Put the leash on your cat just before its mealtime and thereafter feed its favorite meal. If your cat finds it disturbing, distract its attention by playing with any of its favorite toys. Allow it to wear its harness for some time. Gradually, increase the duration of such wearing. Once you find your cat accepting and getting accustomed, remove the leash for some time in between. Allow your cat to wear its leash and move around the house without experiencing any discomfort. Once the cat is comfortable with the harness, attach the harness to the leash. Your cat may resent it at first. However, allow it to be on the leash for some more time. Repeat such sessions for a few days. Soon your cat should accept the harness and leash naturally. Allow it to walk around the house. However, be careful to see that the harness does not entangle with any furniture in the house. You should praise and offer loving hugs to your cat for being such a good cat while it is on the leash and harness. Next, put him on the leash and take him out for small strolls in your backyard or porch. Allow sufficient time for your cat to become accustomed to all types of sounds and sights while going for a stroll in the garden or park. Initially, your cat may not understand your behavior. Nevertheless, it will soon accept such outings as the norm and walk with you. Never impose or force your cat to walk with you. If your cat refuses to budge with the leash, allow it to take its own time. If it is not in a good mood one day, let it be. Try again some other day and you will find it easy to put the leash and harness on your cat. Training your cat to come when called. Cats will come to you once it gets accustomed to a specific word. Normally, it needs to associate this word with something pleasant and nice. Therefore, use the name as often as you can. Always call her by her name while petting and cuddling her. You can do the same while brushing or giving food. Choose a special dry snack different from the regular dry food. Keep uttering the word snack or dessert while giving it this special snack. Give a single piece on its dish while uttering the same word. Thereafter, give it another piece and say the same word again. Move away from the room. If your cat still whines for the food, give it one more piece uttering the same word. Follow the same procedure for few days and soon you will find your cat responding to your call immediately, wherever it might be. Essential tips: the snack should be of a small quantity, preferably small pieces of a single unit. Snacks should be nutritious and crunchy, so that it proves healthy for your cat's teeth. Do not allow children to train your cat in this manner. They might overfeed it and cause it harm. Schedule training sessions regularly, and not only if you want to take your pet for a bath or to the vet. How to litter train your cat. Cats are fussy creatures. Litter training is an important and necessary aspect of cat training. It is not simple, as cats prefer going to the toilet in open and secluded areas. Litter training is going against their natural instincts and therefore could take few weeks or months. If you get a litter-trained cat from shelter homes, it is fine. Normally, kittens receive training from their trained mothers. They copy and follow their mother. Use similar litter trays as your kittens were accustomed to at their shelters. While litter training your kittens, allot a separate litter box and an extra one for each kitten and cat in the house. Place this preferably in a private but easily accessible place, away from noises and disturbances. Also, place it away from feeding areas and dark basements. A litter tray should be sufficiently large and deep to prevent any spillage of litter when they dig. Although open trays are a good idea, some prefer hooded trays to get more privacy. Remove and change soiled litter daily. Empty the tray completely once every week and clean it with detergent and hot water. Do not use disinfectants, as cats are allergic to disinfectants. Litter training. While litter training your cat, stick to a single training option irrespective of the time it takes for your cat to accept this training technique. If you change the technique, it will only cause confusion. More litter box training tips. Some, but not all cats, can be taught to use a toilet. Always closely watch your cat and, if it shows any sign of stress or there seems to be any risk, stop this part of its training altogether. Start by placing the litter box in the bathroom. As soon as your kitten is finished with the food, place it inside a box and scratch its paws in the litter. Your kitten would soon learn this. It would now be comfortable with the litter box being in the bathroom. Now start raising the height of the litter box by placing a single book underneath the litter box. Your kitten would gradually learn to jump to the height of the litter box. Increase the height gradually to reach the height of the toilet seat. Be careful not to rush your cat into litter training. Slowly, start mixing old newspapers with litter in the litter box. Gradually, increase the amount of newspaper and reduce the amount of litter. By the time the height of the litter box is at par with that of toilet seat, it should contain only newspaper and no litter. Now, place litter box on toilet seat, preferably well secured. It is better to use a cardboard box in place of a plastic litter box. Allow some time for your cat to get accustomed to the litter box being on toilet seat at all times. Next, cut a small hole in the middle of the box. Slowly, start cutting the sides of the box as well. Gradually, it should be a flat cardboard piece with a hole in the middle and a little paper. Allow your cat to grasp and understand the process. You might find your cat leaping onto the toilet seat and using it perfectly. But don't worry if it doesn't get the trick. Never teach your cat to flush, as it will keep doing it every other time. You have to flush every time your cat uses the toilet. Stopping your cat from biting. Cats could bite for a variety of reasons. Cats' mouths have many bacteria that can cause infections through bites. Simple facts that could stop your cat from biting: preferably, do not touch or pet your cat's belly. It makes it feel defenseless and it could bite you. Petting could overstimulate your cat and it could bite you. Be careful to notice warning signals like any tail lashing or stoppage of purring. Spend sufficient time with your cat and try to understand it. Cats become aggressive on hearing loud noises. Do not startle your cat, as it could lash out and bite in self-defense. Avoid leaving your cat alone and unattended for long periods. Bored cats turn aggressive and could end up scratching and biting. Neuter male cats, as they turn aggressive if unnettered. Cats try to hide their injuries and sickness. They could bite you if you accidentally touch any injured part. Take your pet for a thorough checkup for any ailments or injuries. Sometimes cats could be in an alert mode with flattened ears, tail lashing, growling, and hissing. Stay away from your cat during such periods, as they could hit and bite at anything moving around them. Do not offer your fingers or toes as playthings for young kittens. They would grow to learn these as toys and thereby bite you. Curbing your cat's aggression. Cat's aggression could cause serious wounds and would require medical attention. You can curb your cat's aggression through simple measures. Normally, cats give out warning signals before turning aggressive. Move away from your cat during aggressive moods and allow it to calm down. Sudden noises like dropping a bowl could divert the cat's aggression. Otherwise, use any other diversionary tactic like a favorite toy. Take your cat for a medical checkup if your cat becomes aggressive often. It could be due to some pain, illness, or injury. Refrain from maintaining eye contact with your cat for long periods. Look away from the cat and it could divert the cat onto something else and thereby lose its aggression. Cats mistreated anytime earlier or a cat lacking proper socialization could become aggressive. Therefore, socialize your kitten from the time it comes into your house. Never inflict any physical punishment on your cat or kitten to discipline or train it. Cats become aggressive due to such physical punishments. Talking in a stern tone can instill discipline in your kitten or cat. Devote sufficient time for your cat so that it does not feel lonely. Always stick to a specific exercise or playtime session like early mornings or evenings. Cats tend to be happy with these sessions and do not turn aggressive. Stopping your cat from eating houseplants. Cats love eating plants. It could become a habit if not curbed early. Most plants are toxic to a cat and could cause serious consequences like poisoning. Follow simple measures to make cats stay away from plants. Cats eat plants to purge their system of any uneasiness. Introduce and encourage your cat to eat cat-friendly plants like herbs, potted grass, and catnip. These are harmless and provide necessary relief to your cat. Avoid keeping toxic plants in your house or garden. Otherwise, relocate them to such a place that your cat cannot reach them. Include lots of fiber in your cat's diet. Cats often eat plants to make up for this lack of essential nutrient in their diet. You can use repulsive sprays on your plants to keep cats away from them. Sprinkling smell and taste repellents like vinegar, chili oil, sauce, and similar others can keep cats away from your potted friends. Sometimes, cats eat plants to get your attention. If your cat suffers from emotional stress for any reason, it could start eating houseplants. Spending sufficient time with your pet can make it feel loved and wanted.